comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together.
Built upon the show and stood on the shoulders of former Kiwanians that had moved on, and they have pretty much set the model. And I think we have been true to that model as much as possible.
My legacy statement is, anything you can say or do for a young person to encourage them in life, do so. They will remember you, and there is no better feeling when they come to you years later and thank you.
But I think the most rewarding, or one of the most rewarding, was the science fair at the Stuart Hobson Middle School. That was particularly rewarding and gratifying to me because there was a one-on-one interaction with the student. We had a very good faculty advisor involved, Lisa Warwick at the time. She is still active and helpful. As a matter of fact, she's a member of our club now.
As Builders Club, we did lots and lots of fun and great things. But some of those that stick out in my mind was we sold sweet potatoes during the fall of the year for the Thanksgiving basket to raise money. We did the Children's Network Telethon where we gave checks for Children's Hospital to help sick children. We also went over to DC General Hospital and we carried stockings to the little children who were sick and weren't going to be home for the holidays. And we sang Christmas carols. We did that for like 3 years. We got on the bus, we went down North Capitol and got off the bus and went over to DC General. And we had lots and lots of fun doing that. We had a teddy bear parade every year where you bought your favorite teddy bear and we paraded around over by Eastern Market, Metro Stop.
That's
and then,
just where I live.
is that where you live?
Yeah.
Oh, great. And then there were like around the streets, we had a certain route we would get. And then you got the teddy bear award and the kids did face painting and they did different kinds of activities for the teddy bear parade.
Hospital for Sick Children. I have fallen in love with Hospital for Sick Children. When I go and get the gifts for the children, I wrap the gifts personally, giving a personal touch to them. I take the gifts up there to the Hospital for Sick Children, and I get a chance to see the children that's out in the recreation area. It's good to see the children that we're serving up there. I talk to some of the counselors up there, and so that's one of my that's my heart. Hospital.
Okay, the motto of Kiwanis is we build. Okay, so you know that's like building.
So that's why you have Builders Club, because it's we build.
Good thinking.
I get it.
You get it. Yeah. So whenever a new member comes to the club, we get a building apron, and everybody has to sign it. And this was my apron when I joined the club, and you can see all the signatures of the people who joined.
One of the things that I remember and most fondness of was when I was the advisor to Keith Club at Spring Garden High School, and the part that I played in chartering a K-Kids here at Capitol Hill Montessori.
The motto of Capitol Hill Kiwanis Club is we build. And we're not just talking about building, even though we wear a builder's apron. We're not just talking about building houses, we're talking about building lives. And once a person has been a Kiwanian, the pen that they wear, they might put it in a drawer or whatever, but whenever they find an opportunity, an important opportunity to network or to move themselves forward, or something to say that they have been a member of something important, they will always take out that old pen and they'll they'll rub it off and they'll put it on.
I think the future of the Kiwanis Club, a mission I think similar to the social builders clubs of the early 20th century, of the turn of the century, and I think to be able to offer young people in our Capitol Hill area an experience, a supportive experience in the world beyond the lampposts at the end of their street.
How do you reach a younger population now? How do you interest them in community service? Because so much can now be done by sitting at home. Turn on your computer, you can give to organizations online, you can even participate in some virtual civic activities or social activities online. It's hard to pull people out of that environment and get them to come to a face-to-face place. Well, as I think about it and my involvement in this club for all those years, it's all about relationships. It's all about connecting with people that you don't just meet with once a week, but they become a friend, they become a kind of a family member. And I think, again, the challenge here is to find a way to achieve that in a very different environment. The connections, the relationships are very, very important. I don't want to downplay that. Even with a generation, several generations now, who are always on the computer or connected by the internet as opposed to actually meeting face to face. There's something missing in that. Maybe it's an old-fashioned statement, but there is something very missing in that.
You know what I believe the future of this club? The future of this club is sitting right here. The future of this club is going to be you all. You all, 20 years from now, you will be the ones making a difference. You will be doing all the kinds of things to help children, to help other people.